So this is a quick video. This video will see the light of day, I promise. I look like crap because I overslept a lot and tried to do my face, but didn't work in the dark. I'm at Mojo Vapes. You see behind me all of our e-juice, our flavored e-juice. I'm here to talk about the vape ban. I know my channel's not really about vaping or anything, but you guys know I vape. Here's kind of my history of how vaping did save my life. So I will be 23 in about a month, less than a month and a half. I started vaping the day of my 18th birthday. I started consuming nicotine about 15, 16, right before my 16th birthday. I was smoking underage, like a lot of us do. I did not start vaping until I was 18. I guarantee that. Why did I switch to vaping? Because I watched my dad from the time I can remember, smoking a pack a day, hating life, always trying to quit, and never could. He probably quit in my life, he probably tried to quit once a year, cigarettes, and always cracked. Could never get off of it. He always hurt. He couldn't breathe. I remember when I was like 14, I was like, I would never smoke cigarettes. I've seen what it's done to my dad. I've seen what it does to people. It'll never happen to me. I picked up a cigarette and I started smoking because my life hit me, and one of my dumb friends was like, well, Lexi, I understand you're stressed out, have a cigarette. I'm like, well, I don't smoke. He's like, it helps me. Here, have one. I was dumb and took a cigarette from him. A legal adult gave me a cigarette when I was 16. I smoked it. I was like, I felt better in the moment because the nicotine and the chemicals hit me. I was like, this relaxed me. From that, one cigarette turned into two turned into three, and three turned into me buying a pack. I was able to buy them at shady convenience stores, shady gas stations. I had friends that would buy them for me, and I would just pay them. I'd be like, hey, buy me a pack of cigarettes and I'll buy you a pack. Because I was 16 working a job, a full-time job. And sorry, my video cut out for a second there. So I had someone buying them for me, underage, completely willing to buy me, didn't care how old I was. As long as I had the money, they didn't care. My mom bought me cigarettes. She found out a few months later that I was smoking cigarettes. She was mad at me, but she's like, I understand, like, we're living in a very stressful time. My mom and my dad just got divorced. Our house caught on fire. My mom had cancer. I was stressed. I dropped out of school to work a full-time job at 16. I smoked almost a pack of cigarettes a day at 17. My dad picked me up for one day for one of our hangouts from my mom's, and I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, it's called vaping, Lexi. I was like, isn't that like the dumb blue cigarettes, like e-cigarettes? And he's like, Lexi, no, it's like actual vaping. He gave me it, and it had e-juice in it, real e-juice. This is back in like 2014. We're in 2019, almost 2020. It was the shittiest like pin mod, but at the time it was so cool. I was like, damn, that has nicotine in it. It tasted great. Yes, I was technically still at this point 17 vaping because my dad gave it to me. He was like, it's healthier, Lexi. I promise. You feel better. He's like, I've been only vaping a month and I already can see a difference. He's like, it doesn't hurt when I run. It doesn't hurt when I walk. He's like, I can actually breathe and taste food again. And I was like, I don't believe that. That's not true. And every time I'd hang out with my dad, he wouldn't let me smoke my cigarettes. He'd be like, no, you're not smoking. He's like, I don't think it's right that you smoke. I was like, well, I'm addicted to nicotine. I can't help it. And he was like, well, hit this. It has nicotine in it. And I fell in love with it. So this was like in September, October. Then I was 17. I turned 18, and it was like 3 days before my 18th birthday. He's like, if you like it and you want to quit cigarettes and go to vaping. He's like, I will buy you a vape the day you turn 18. I was like, okay, cool. My dad picked me up on my 18th birthday and took me to a vape shop. Actually, Mojo Vapes, where I work today, and bought me a vape, bought me e-juice, a vape, and everything from an actual vape shop, not overseas, in some shady place. And it has saved my life. I'll be back. I have a customer. So, back to what I was saying. So, I went and bought my first vape. Sorry, I keep losing my train of thought because I keep getting customers. Within the first month, I could tell eating things, my senses were coming back, that I felt healthier, and I didn't understand why. Because I didn't change anything in my diet. I didn't start exercising. I didn't do anything. I quit vaping. I quit cigarettes. I have not had a cigarette since I was 18. I'm 23. I know hundreds and thousands of people. I've worked in a vape shop on and off since I was 18 that have quit smoking cigarettes and have been so dedicated to vaping. And they have said, oh my God, this saved me. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't walk. It hurt my chest tight. I coughed up black shit every day. And now with vaping, it helps. It repairs your lungs literally start repairing themselves after 5 months if you stop smoking cigarettes. My lungs were probably black. Now they are 100% clean. I go to the doctor and I tell them I vape. I don't lie to them. I tell them I vape. They have looked at me and they're like, your asthma has gotten better since you've quit smoking. You can breathe. I don't have chest pains. I don't have issues walking upstairs. I am happy. Taking away this flavor ban is going to do so much damage. Up and above just what has it done for me and what it's done for people, I don't think people realize how much this will put people out of work. I work for a company, and if we lose our jobs, we're going to be out of work. So we are Mojo Vapes. Our umbrella company that owns Mojo Vapes is Revolution Vapes. If Revolution Vapes goes out of work, this is one company in the US being put out of work. 100 to 150 jobs will be lost. No payment, nothing. Phone call. So, I kind of lost where I was again. Sorry. That it's going to be putting out so many people out of work, and it's going to be so sad. The economy is going to take a hit because you got to think all these people making money, bringing home a paycheck every week, every month, and just not going to have a job all of a sudden. That's going to crippleize the economy, and no one realizes that. Then the after effect of this, let's take a look at the Prohibition era. Alcohol was illegal at one point. Remember that? It was illegal. What happened? What happened then? People started making it illegally in back alleys, back of shops, and people got sick, people got hurt, people went to jail. This is going to happen. And people don't realize that it's going to happen, and so many more people are going to get hurt and injured for something that should be completely legal. That is some people's livelihoods. People have worked to make for years. Yes, do I believe that children should not be vaping? Absolutely. I don't think you should be consuming it. I don't think you should be consuming anything underage because it can hurt you underage. But once you're a legal adult, you should be allowed to do whatever. I am a legal adult. I should have the right to vape. I should be allowed to do this. Have I ever sold to a child? No. Do I ID every single person that comes in here? Yes. If you come in with a group of friends, I will ask you at my door, do you all have your IDs on you? I need them right now. I don't care if everyone, 1 second. So, back on. We do not sell to children. We do not let children come. If a child comes into the shop, when I say child, I mean anyone under the age of 18. In the beginning of October 1st, there'd be anyone under the age of 21 comes into our shop. They have to be there by a parent and cannot be buying for them. We see a third-party sale, we will not sell to you. That's my piece on the matter. Vaping saved my life. I know vaping has saved so many lives. You take it away, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what my friends and my family's going to do. There's 2 options here for us. There's 3 options, actually, I'm sorry. There is us go back to cigarettes that kills thousands every year, or do it illegally and hurt ourselves, or quit. And it's gonna be hard. A lot of us can't. It is hard for you to quit when you are dependent on nicotine. It is very hard. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can quit. I have a horrible addictive personality. I know this about myself. I'm addicted to 2 things, and I will admit it any day of the week. I'm addicted to caffeine and nicotine. I cannot give up either. I cannot wake up and get motivated without a cup of coffee. A pop, anything with caffeine in it. Literally, if I wake up at 8 o'clock like I normally do, and I do not have some caffeine type of beverage by noon, I have a migraine. They're completely real. Look them up. They're called caffeine migraines, and people get them when they're addicted to caffeine. Caffeine is an addictive substance, and nicotine is just as addictive. It is not horribly addictive, but it's just as addictive as sugar and caffeine. And I'm addicted to nicotine. I have been consuming nicotine since I was 16. I've been consuming coffee since I was like 14 because I love the taste. So that's my life. If you support vaping, or if you know someone who supports vaping, please check out the links in the comments. I'm gonna have at the end of this video a lot of pictures of a lot of informational facts and links. I don't know if I'll make them able to be clickable through like YouTube, but I'll have them all down in the description. Please make sure you're voting for your right to vape, signing the petitions, and make sure you're speaking out about it. We vote and we vape. We need our right to vape. See you guys in the next one.